Greetings, people. Stacey here. I was just talking to my girl, Abby. She's been working with me for half of her life, 17 years. And I'm like, Abby, what should I talk about? I mean, you know what I do. What should I talk about? She said, how about the spiritual evolution of Stacey? I was like, honey, who the heck cares? I mean, let's get real. And she's like, think about it a minute. You got married at 16 in a very abusive situation you were in. Been through so much crap and you're not jaded. She said that's a very rare quality. So she said you've always been happy and light of spirit. So I want to talk about getting through things because, like Led Zeppelin said, what is and what should never be. Terrible, horrible things happen to good people all the time. Now, the karma that shows up is always going to be stunning. We don't know when, but bad things happen to great people. So when you're in those situations where you don't belong, you don't fit in, you don't deserve, seemingly, sometimes that's a wonderful demolition for a new life that you weren't brave enough to go into. It would be like, oh, that sweet movie, You've Got Mail. How sad, her mother's bookstore, she has to close it, but it all works out lovely. So some things that look terrible really are better. Some things that are terrible are deserved also. Not in a judgy way. God doesn't judge anything or anyone. Just like we have parents, mom and dad, even if they're not together, we had parents. That's how we have this earth. We have Mother Earth and Father Sky. We have Mother and Father God. Everything is a duality. Everything is a yin and yang and a balance. So we have all those energies. So if you're doing unkind practices in your lifetime to harm others intentionally, well, the harm is going to come your way. It has to. That's the law. It's the law. It may not happen today. It may be next week. If you're doing very kind, loving practices and you go through something horrendous and horrible, the karmic law will also show up and bless you when you least expect it. But recognize, as I've always done this, I've always, no matter what's going on, I have a cheerful, happy spirit because I know that everything I'm doing, my intentions and my heart are pure gold. And my focus is on serving, healing, and being awake. I'm very interested in what I'm thinking about. And I analyze that. I go in, well, what does that mean? And why did da-da-da-da-da-da? I'm very self-involved with learning and growing myself more. That's important to me. But like Abby said, there's people that aren't. People are just moving like dinosaurs, she said. Meaning that they're not conscious of what they're doing or their actions. They're just doing. I said, well, I guess that would make sense, considering there's serial killers in the world. They're not really thinking, is this going to harm someone? So I guess that makes sense. So the difference would be then, if you're going through horrible stuff, because I had horrible things happen. I was married at 16 to a wife beater. And Abby said I should be at this point in a trailer with 10 kids and bitter and jaded. And I'm not. I'm very successful in my life because I love people and I love myself, clearly. So the conversation that we have with ourselves and our actions, we've all done some dirt. I'm sure of it. Forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself for what you did at 15, 18, 22. Wherever you were then, you were doing your best. And a lot of people, let's talk about people that are thieves. They steal and take. Some people may do it because it's a turn on and look what I got away with. But some people may be doing that because they're truly afraid that life is not giving to them and they need so desperately. So there's different reasons for people's motives. Be it that it's not the right thing to do, but like I said, there's no judgment. God is not judging you. Your sleep patterns will judge you. You will judge you more than others. And life is going to show you exactly where you are. So even if something horrible happened and you're a wonderful, delicious human being who's kind and conscious and giving and nurturing, even then you may have a horrible time. But I promise this. that you're going to reap wonderful benefits. It's not your business how or when. Your business is to keep being kind, loving, awake, and giving. And I promise you, life will meet you there. And it'll be a wonderful surprise for you. To the others that are consciously doing unkindnesses, I just was talking to a friend this morning, and this made perfect sense. There's people that try to act like they're kind, like, oh, this is what a kind person would do. Let me do that. But it's really a hard work for them. It's a roller skating uphill for them. So I would equate that to having your picture taken. There's people that are constantly in, okay, oh, look down, look down. They're acting in a way because it's not natural. When I'm having my picture taken, if it's a candid shot, that's fantastic. If I have to be conscious, smile, say, geez, look down, look over here, it's not going to come across natural. And that's how a lot of people act in the world. But you have got to rise above it all and learn your true self and your true motives of your operations in life. It's natural to let go of what is no longer serving you. It is not natural to stay in a space that is not honoring who you are at this point. So that means you're going to let people go. Let everyone go. If you could have 3 or 4 true friends in your life and a wonderful partnership, intimate relationship that feels good, then you stay there. If it's not good, honey, please go. You're not helping anybody. And being completely honest with yourself is where everything starts. Know thyself. Because when you know thyself, then you're understanding your practices in life. Self-reflection is gorgeous. Not where you're a drag and boring, like, oh my God, already with this. To where you totally understand, this is why I'm doing this. And even if you don't understand it then, when it comes back up for you, because Spirit always brings things back to you to revisit. Be it a friendship, a situation, it's going to come back over and over until you finally get it. So get the fact that you deserve to be in the most stunning life. And no matter where you came from, it doesn't matter. It's where you're going that matters. And where you're going is with a positive, open spirit and a giving, loving, kind nature will get you everything. There's a lot of people that are competitors. I know plenty. So I did this wonderful design and they copied it. But that happened to, hello, Pandora and Alex and Annie and Louis Vuitton and Chanel. Of course people are going to copy things. But if you want the real thing, you go where it feels pure and real. But that's because you're awake. I'd rather have 1 pair of real Chanel glasses than 5 pairs of fake anything. So it's about your quality of life. I don't care what you think about my glasses. I love them and they represent something of abundance to me. So that's how you want to really be vibrating around your world. So the competitors and those people are really fear-based and jealous, and they're in selfie mode. Act this way. Look this way. It's the bait and switch. Let me reel you in. Oh, I love you. You're wonderful. And then let me steal what you have. But that's okay because nobody could take what is yours. No one will ever be able to. So when you're in that bad, horrible time, just know that your goodness and your kindness and your spirit and your soul is teaching you something to evolve you. Because now you're really going to be able to see how you are. How am I when it goes down? So don't let what happened yesterday interfere with your growth of today. Keep moving forward because you deserve it. I didn't even think I came from such a horrible situation because I'm past it. I've always been happy. I grew up in a beautiful family. I made some horrible choices as a young girl, and I don't know how to give up. I'm a move forward type of chick, so I go that way. So good for me, I guess. Yay, yay. That I could still be loving through all the garbage I've been through, I guess is a rare thing, as Abby said. So I wish you all a very blessed day. You deserve the best, but you have to know you're worth it and forgive yourself and forgive everybody. Forgiveness doesn't mean they're allowed back in your life. Forgiveness means that you no longer have power over this, that you are healed and off the hook, and now we can move forward. And I bless you where you live, but I'm keeping my address, honey. I'm a day person. I'll talk to you all soon. You have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye now.